I was sitting here about to start making some cards with Madison when I realized that I should probably show you this collection before I tear it apart. Most of you who are our regular customers, you've already seen this collection. You probably already have it in your stash, but some of you might have even missed it, even the regular ones. So I wanted to show it to you really, really quick because this is what Madison and I have decided that we are going to be using for the Christmas card exchange in our Facebook group. By the way, hello everyone. I'm Maddie with SpectrumArtCreations.com, and we are having a Christmas card exchange in our group. We do that yearly, and we had started to do all the die cutting. We did embossing with another collection, and then I don't know. Does that ever happen to you guys where you're just not feeling it? The mojo is just not there, and you're like, I don't know, it's just not turning out the way that I envisioned it. I'm sure it has happened to you. It happens to us all. And then Madison is particularly fond of Uniquely Creative. Madison is my daughter, for those of you who are new, and we craft together, especially when it comes to things like the Christmas cards, which come from both of us, right? So we do collaborate on that. So we were sitting here and she said, what about a Uniquely Creative collection, Mom? And I said, okay, let's take a look at what we have. And it just so happened that I still had this teacher's pack in my stash that I hadn't even touched. So I thought, you know what? What a good idea. So let me show it to you really quick, and then we're going to jump right in and show you what we're going to be making. So this is the 12 by 12. The back of that, they've included some freebies for us. And I just will do, I think I have it upside down actually. I will do a quick flip in case you guys have missed it. They are double-sided papers. So you get 2 of each. And again, my pack is a little bit different, not in the sense that anything is going to be different if you buy the 12 by 12 or any of the other items that I'm going to show you, but it is going to be different because mine is packaged as a teacher's pack. It doesn't mean that it's free. I do pay for it, of course, but it comes with some additional, dies and stuff that, you have to buy a la carte. It's not necessarily one full kit, okay? Isn't this the cutest? I love it. I don't know if you guys can see, like, there's all kinds of text here in the back. See it when it focuses? I know it's kind of hard to see from far away. Let's refocus camera. Come on. There we go. And then, look at this. I love that. Love that. Love all the little ornaments and baubles and some snow falling, some beautiful pink music. And then this is kind of what I'm after. Madison and I were like, you know what? We just need like maybe some journaling cards or something to kind of inspire us. And I think this just kind of jumped out at us. So again, this is the 12 by 12. It does come in a 6 by 6. Again, the fact that it says sample only, not for individual resale, doesn't mean that it's not. This is available for sale, just not in this pack because this is the teacher's pack. Alexa, stop. Sorry, I have 50 billion reminders throughout the day because if not, I forget everything. This one is 32 single-sided papers. So I'll show you this one really quick. There's nothing on the back of that. And then again, these are single-sided. And then it will repeat again. Okay, so you get 2 sets. Yeah, you get 2 of each of the, what would that be? 16 pages, right? 2 times 16 is 32. Oh, Lord, help me. Those of you who know me, I don't do math, so I'm highly dyslexic. So anyway, you guys do the math. I've got a pack of the ephemera. Again, super lovely. Actually, I'll show you the back of it so you guys get an idea instead of me opening it up and pulling all of this apart. You guys can see all that it's included. In my teacher's pack, again, all of this is for sale individually. I also got the calendar pads for 2025. The pack comes with, I think, five at what? One, two, three, four, five. Five of the calendars. You get 12 months. These are so cute. Oh, focus, please. And each month has like a different color. See? Wait, hang on. You know what? Let me show you the back. Let me take it out of the packaging so you guys can see the months. See? They have different colors. They're too cute. So they're excellent for doing like little mini desk calendars or adding them into your journals, you know, so you can kind of keep track of the days and the months. Okay. Then in my teacher's pack, I also got the dimensional stickers. So these are super blingy, bling, blingy. Do you see how sparkly they are? Again, those are the dimensional stickers in case you're looking. If you cannot find any of this, well, remember, these are seasonal items. However, it doesn't mean that we might not still be able to get them. So if there's anything that you want and you do not see in the online store, then all you have to do is send me an email. I'll pop the email right here. And then just let me know what items you would like. And I can either A, take a look and make sure we don't still have it in back stock, or if it's still available, I can order it for you. Okay. This gorgeous die is called Baroque Frame Die. I don't think we're going to use this one. I'll show it to you though, just so you guys can see what it looks like. Sorry, I know that stickers, right? I wish they would put it somewhere a little lower or maybe on the back. Okay, that's this one right here. Very pretty. And I wish we had some samples, you know, like maybe a photo of what it looks like, but I can see the poinsettia. I can see some gorgeous leaves and greenery there maybe, and then that gorgeous frame. This and this is what kind of inspired Madison and I. We were like, we have an idea. So stay tuned and you'll find out what that is. This is the Stitch Essentials tag die. If you want to know the measurements, because that might be the next question you have, is a, I would have to say like a 2 7/8. So almost 3 inches by 4 3/4. And again, we also have in our store nesting dies that have the stitching as well. So make sure you check those out. But that's going to be what we're going to be using along with this. We think, we hope. You just stay tuned because honestly, this is just an idea that just happened the last 5 minutes. And I thought, oh, before I start pulling this all out and crafting with it, I might as well show you guys, you know, the collection, right? This one is called Decorative Frame Die. And it comes with two different dies. That frame is gorgeous, just absolutely gorgeous. What a great job they've done on the dies. I absolutely love them. Look at this. Oh, you see all that detail? Come on, focus. Oh, let me cover the sides here so it focuses for us. Do you see all those great details? Love it. And of course, this is super cute. We might use that. Maybe. We'll see. Then, also available are the Christmas decoration die sets. And I don't know if I'm going to use this one. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, it's too pretty, right? Not to. Oh, the things. Wait a minute. I have another project I'm going to do with these. I'm going to show you a super cool technique to do with these. Even if I use them in this, there's going to be another video. Oh, I hope I can spin that video out really quick and show you a technique to do with these. Really cool technique. Okay. So those were the, what did I say? Christmas decoration dies. All right. In my teacher's pack, I also got these two right here. This is the mini cut-aparts. It's called Christmas Wishes. This is also called the Christmas Wishes cut-aparts. What is the difference? This one ends in 150 and my left ends in 149. Okay, I think that is, oh, look at that. It is. The only difference is this is lighter paper and this is thick cardstock, okay? So this is just an extra freebie of those, which is super cool. Here are the sentiments. Now, here's the cool part about the sentiments. These, because they're done with toner, you can actually foil them. We discover that during a live. So super cool. And I guess this is just some coordinating bits, some flowers, leaves, and extra goodies that we could order if we wanted to. And then, you know, they've given us a color palette, which is really cool. All right, so now you know what I'm going to be playing with. So as you see me working with it in this video, then you will actually know exactly what we're using and where we got it from. All right, are you ready to jump in and make some really great Christmas cards? Or at least we hope so, right? Because we want to send our friends in the Facebook group something that they'll hopefully enjoy. And that will be, what can I say? Maybe reusable, because we always do that every year, by the way. In case this is your first time watching us create something for the Christmas card exchange, if you go back to the previous years where there are videos on this channel for those as well, you will notice that we always try to do something that they can reuse, that they can pull apart and insert into journals, or maybe even resend the next year to somebody else. Because as creators, we love doing that. We don't want someone to get a gift card. I'm sorry, not a gift card, a Christmas card, and then just turn around and be like, okay, I'm done with it. That was cute. I'm going to toss it. You know, we're hoping that they can pull some of it apart and reuse it for something else, right? Maybe for their own Christmas journal the following year, or just, like I said, resend the card to somebody. All right, ready? I'm excited. Now I've got mojo. Right, Madison? She's like, yeah, she's nodding. Yes. Okay, we've got mojo. So here we go.
Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all, from the lights to the mistletoe. Tell me one thing, is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. This Christmas I only wanna be close to you. Hey.
Okay, so let me catch you up to what we have thus far. Okay, so where should I start? Let me think. Actually, let's start right here. So this is going to be the front of the card. And what I've done here is I have cut my panels, in case you want to follow along, to 4 3/4 by 6 3/4, because the base of this is going to be 5 by 7. So it's a 5 by 7 card. Obviously it is folded in half, so when you're cutting yours, you're going to leave the 7, but you're going to do 10 and then score and burnish in half. Okay, that's going to be mounted on here. Okay, to do that, I have used to notch it up at the top, I have used a 1-inch notch circle punch to create a little notch here. And I have used this die from our store. This is MD 778. Again, not sure if this one is still in store, but if it isn't, fear not, because there are tons of nesting dies, circles, rectangles, squares, jagged edges, stitched edges, you know, you name it. We have tons in the online store. If not in the .com, definitely check out the Etsy as well, because there's a lot of dies in the Etsy store. But I used this one right here, okay, to cut out some windows here. Okay. Now I've saved, these are really nice to save. Let me show you, for other projects. So, now I've got these awesome little journaling cards, and then I've got these awesome little frames that I can save and do something else with. So don't throw this away, but I was after just cutting out the opening. Okay, now, then I needed some backings. Actually, you know what? Let me kind of go this way. I'm going to go down the easiest route first, and then we're going to come back and explain the rest, because I don't want to confuse anyone. I use the lovely, uniquely creative frame die that I had shown you, and that is going to be our frame here for the outside. I've used some gold cardstock for that. Okay, so I've got those. Then we've already cut out the journaling cards, and we rounded the corners using our multi corner round punch. It's got the small, medium, and large, as you saw, and we have notched those. Those are going to go here, okay? Now, I was going to put them on these tags, and I just used the uniquely creative tag die as I had shown you. This is just temporarily being held by two little pieces of washi. I just wanted to see how it would look. It didn't work for the simple fact that the tag is a little too short, okay, for my taste. So I kind of scratched that idea. So we're not going to use that die, but no worries, because that die is gorgeous. And it's got, I love the stitching. See, I love the faux stitching on it. So we're definitely going to use that some other time. It's not going anywhere. Dies are non-consumables, so you have them for life. So I'm sure we'll get plenty of use out of that in so many other projects. So instead of doing that, what I decided to do was to go ahead and create my own tags using the 6x6 pad, the single-sided. And we're going to be using that to mount our journaling cards. See, because these I can cut to the size that I want. And I kind of want them to be a little snug, so they're not like, if they're small, they're going to be kind of flimsy, flopping all over the place. This way, once I adhere this, they're not going to have a lot of room to dance around and to move. And of course, they're a little longer. I mean, actually, they're way longer, as you can see. They definitely cover that window big time, right? And so I have more of an opportunity to add my journaling cards on here and move them around, if I need to, if I want to see more of the text, or maybe if the text is down here, I can move it up or I can move it down. So I've got more playroom by making my own tags. Now, to do that, I have cut these to 4 1/8 by the full length. I left the 6 inches. And in order to make my own tags, I have used our Spectrum Art Creations corner angle precision tool. If you're not familiar with this tool, it's really great. It has different sizes. And so when you're cutting your corners to make your tags, they're going to be perfect every time. The other thing is that I made them clear so that you can actually see. So let's say you're trying to cut here and you want to see just how far that's going to come. Am I going to cut off his hat, his head? You can clearly see where you're going to be cutting. So that's another great feature of these tools. This you just put on the corner. And I know that obviously for tag this big, 1/4 is going to be a little too small. I probably think even half is not going to cut it. So I can start, and you can go up in increments. That's the other thing. You're not committed and you're not going to make a mistake, and they will look like they're machine cut every single time. You simply line up the two sides and then move it over to the other side again and snip. And those angles are going to match perfect every single time. Now, once I look at it and I decide, well, 3/4 is not bad, but maybe I want a little bit more of an angle, right? Because it's a pretty big tag. So like I said, you're not committed. You can come back in and see, well, how about 1 inch? I think a 1 inch would be great. So let's cut 1 inch from there and use the 1 inch measurement on this side too. And since that's the same one I used here, these are great for making books. Do you see how perfect it is? Just machine made basically, right? It is flawless every single time. So you never have to worry about ruining your angles. If you're not familiar with this is a tool you definitely want to have. And we have this size, which comes with the 4 angles. And then for even bigger pieces, we have the next one size up, which this one starts at 125. So we left off at 1 inch there. So if I wanted an even bigger angle, I can bring in my 1.25, see, and cut again, and then cut again. And again, they're clear and they go all the way up to 2 inches, which is huge, right? But sometimes we do have those bigger tags that we want to work with. Well, you have a 2 inch angle, or maybe you just want to have like a really, small area here and just really a strong angle downward. So I'm going to use that in order to cut all those. And now this is where it gets a little bit more complicated. And that's why I wanted to show you this last. So these are going to be the pieces that are going to be on the back of these. Now, do I need to cut it the exact same size like I did this one? No, not really, because remember, you're only going to see a small piece of this, right? The top and then this here. So really, I can go a little narrower, all that good stuff. However, I'm going to tell you what my concern is. Whenever you slide things into a pocket, right? If you have maybe shorter sides, or maybe if you, I don't know, if you cut it up here, for example, like if this was short this way, you might end up hitting that lip every single time and then just getting snagged. So my biggest goal is to ensure that the top is the full width and that it's covered. So that allows my tag to be guided in every single time smoothly without hitting any snags. The bottom, however, is of no importance to me. So some of these cuts are going to look kind of wonky and you're going to be like, whoa, but you're going to realize why. Again, the whole fun thing about this is once this is pulled out of here, right? So imagine that this is on here. Once this is pulled out, you don't just stare at a blank page. You're going to have, ta-da, yet another great little surprise or image to look at. So why do I not care that this is here? Well, because it doesn't matter. And I really wanted to move that Santa kind of a little bit upward, not so much down here. I wanted to see some more of these really pretty flowers. It's more like a peekaboo Santa, right? So if you're looking at this, fear not, that's going to get glued all the way around and you'll never see it. So that's one in case you want to see where I cut it from, right? Then this one is the same idea, same concept. We'll be able to see those gifts once that tag is pulled out. This one, we'll get to see some of that here at the top and even up here, which I thought was so cute. This one, now, do you notice it's shorter? Again, I don't care about the bottom. What matters to me is this top up here so nothing snags. Now, do you see what I mean? So this tag will be able to slide without any snags in here. And the fact that it's going to be like this matters not. I hope that's making sense, right? I'm sure it is. And then slide right out. So you don't have to use full length pieces, but you do want to use full width pieces. And then just kind of work with making sure that you have, a pretty image that shows, like this one, for example. Okay. And don't worry, we got something for the bottom there. And then this one. Okay. And then I chose this other one. See, we're going to see some really pretty images. And I didn't have to use full pieces. So I was able to use even some of the scraps from these other pages as well. Okay, so that is pretty much the prepping for this. Of course, we're going to come back and do a little bit more to this or with this. So you'll get to see, but I wanted to kind of walk you up until this point so that you guys know what prepping has taken place and what pieces you'll need to prep in order to continue on to the next step. As you can see, I've also separated all of my ephemera because some of that, of course, is going to be down here in order to decorate along with our gorgeous frame and some other little surprises. So let's continue on prepping all this. If you're going to ink, I highly recommend that you ink those, of course, all of that now, and then we'll be ready to move on to our next step. So let's take care of those first. Okay, so I have inked up all of my tags. I have used my crocodile to create the holes at the top of the tags. I've inked up the journaling cards, and I did ink up my pockets, my see-through pockets. Now, there is an acetate window, and of course you have to ink up before you add that. So I have added my acetate to the back using my Cosmic Shimmer acrylic glue. It's the best for adhering anything that is plastic like acetate. So they now all have windows. Now, one thing I will tell you, here's another tip for you. Sometimes, and over time, of course, things could change, but you may end up catching, let me show you a smaller piece, maybe this one. Okay, you might end up catching over time here. And so what I like to do is I like to create a little strip. You can either use washi and just add extra adhesive and really burnish it down, or maybe some leftover pieces of paper, just to ensure that when your tag slides in over time, it's not going to catch on that plastic. So that is another good tip. That's just me kind of ensuring that things are going to work in the long haul for years to come. Is it necessary if it's only for, the holidays? Probably not, but that's just one tip that I'm going to do. And then after I'm done with that, I'm going to come back in and adhere my back panels, okay? So then these would be ready. Of course, we're not gluing the bottom because that's neither here nor there. We do want our, oops, I got two of them. We do want our tags to be able to slide in with great ease, right? And not have to obviously hit here. So do not adhere the bottom, especially if you're cutting shorter panels. Now, if you are not a paper micer like I am, I know that is kind of sad, right? I'm like, really? Just cut the pieces. I just don't like wasting paper. But I mean, that's just me. If your papers are the full size, so you're going to glue all the way around. If you are like me, you're only going to glue on the left and right side and not the bottom for those pieces that are somewhat shorter. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do next. And then we are going to add our frame. So I'm going to do that off camera, and then we'll decorate. How does that sound? I just wanted to kind of show you some other stuff that I had used, and also if you probably won't see it, but a good tip for ensuring that over time this is not going to catch again, especially if it's something you're going to insert into like a journal, or maybe something that's going to be used all the time. Maybe you want to insert it like gift cards and stuff, or letters, and people want to pull them in and out. If it's going to be something for the long haul, you probably want to reinforce this up here. Again, the acrylic glue is fantastic. We have it in store. Really, it will do the job. But Maddie being Maddie, Maddie being OCD, I like extra insurance. So I'm just going to add something up there. All right, let's go.
Something's tugging at my sleeve. I do believe it's Christmas. It's cold outside, but I'm warm within, 'cause Christmas time is here. Children playing in the snow, a merry game they play. actually was on a Christmas day. You came my way, that was upon a long ago. The Bethlehem star must have shown the way that led you to me. Now from our love and a little help from above, we've raised our little clan like it's part of a master plan. Still, when Christmas has gone, it'll be another year. When Christmas has gone.
Before Madison and I move on to the next step, I did want to share something with you. So something intricate like this. It's really hard to glue. I mean, yes, you can use a glue stick, and we have mono glue sticks from Tombow, which are fabulous. They're professional grade glue sticks, not kid glue sticks, but artist grade. They're fabulous. I could try my precision glue press, but again, I have to get through all of those pieces. So I wanted to show you a really quick trick. There are two ways of doing this. My favorite and then Madison's favorite. So Madison loves the glue pad, and that is a really easy way of adding your adhesive. So this is the Essentials glue pad that we carry in store, and it has glue right on it. And so I don't like to dip my fingers because it's very, very tacky and sticky. So we use one of our silicone dual tip tools, and we just kind of press down, see, to get that all nice and sticky on there. So that's one way. Madison loves the glue pad for turning anything into a sticker instantly. I love the micro sticky specs. So we have either the sticky specs or the sticky dots. It's the same thing, either one. And what they are is they're these sheets that have these gajillion, yes, that is a number, of little tiny, do you see those? Tiny little honeycomb looking specks on there. And what you do is you put your piece down, right? And then you can burnish it down with your hand or not. There's a lot of little sticky stuff on there ready to go. You can use your tweezers or your hook tool to remove it. Actually, let me use my hook tool. And what it does is all those little tiny bits are going to adhere onto this. And I love these for like doilies and whatnot. Okay, and you're just going to lift up, and what happens is all those little dots that you saw are now stuck to the back of this gorgeous piece without any adhesive, without any gunk, without any residue, that we need to worry about. And then we're just going to take that and position it. Sorry, I'm trying to do this while I'm in frame, and that's not the easiest thing to do. Oh, let me start from the bottom then. I am complicating that more than it needs to be. Oh, great. Am I straight? I think so. And then you just kind of roll it out. And again, it's a sticker. And then, of course, if you want to burnish it down, you can. So we can just grab our little bone folder, and just to ensure that all these little bits are on there. And voila, we have the most intricate, oh, I'm going to have to lift this up. It's crooked. See, it's hard to do it on camera, but you can see how I can easily go ahead and turn that into a matter of a sticker in a matter of seconds without, and yes, I will lift it up. You can do it. Just be gentle with it, right? Because once it starts to settle, that's why I'm going to stop talking and do it now before I keep talking. And then it's just kind of, it's going to sit there and solidify. And then it's going to be really hard for me to pull back up. But again, I guess I can stand up. I'm trying to do it while being in frame. Does that look straight now? There. 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 That looks straight. All right. Stick it on and then press it down. And there we go. Okay, that wasn't so hard. I just made it look hard, didn't I? And then we're going to press those down, not down. This, and we're done. Okay. In a matter of a few seconds, you're going to have some really good bonding. And then, yeah, it's going to be pretty permanent on there. But I wanted to show you those two products in case you ever struggle with trying to adhere very intricate pieces such as this, or very dainty or delicate things like doilies and whatnot. And you get all gunky, then you tear them. Well, this way you don't have to tear them at all. And they are beautiful in a matter of seconds. Okay, let's continue on, because believe me, it's a very simple process when you are paying attention and not talking as much. Oh, and you can reuse these because there's so many little dots on here that when you think that there aren't any more, you're still going to catch them. So I've been using the same sheets over and over. Will it last you forever? No, but they will last you a very long time. And you know what? I forgot to clean some of these little extra pieces from my die cuts. I thought I'd gotten them all, but obviously I didn't. Once you get it started, it's fairly easy. And you can see that I was really burnishing it down just to make sure that I got little glue dots on everything.
Oh, what a jolly time to have the whole family here for a few days of love and grace. But when Christmas has gone, it'll be another year, another year. Oh, when Christmas has gone, it'll be another Merry Christmas.
Okay, and we are
Done.
done. That's right. So we are now finished. Our cards are
They turned out beautifully.
made. Yes, they did. What was your favorite thing? What did we do?
We added some of my a charm and some of my baby old curtain thing.
You mean the ribbons?
Yes.
Yeah, so these ribbons were actually from Madison's nursery. Well, the spool was. I bought quite a few of them because I made these really pretty curtains for Madison's nursery. And so these are, wow, yeah, over, well, almost 2 decades old now. That's pretty neat, huh? And yes, we did use some charms, you're right. And so now they are cards. We still haven't done anything on the inside. And of course, they are reusable in the sense that our friends can go ahead and use the tags by themselves. I did leave the tags open at the top in case somebody wanted to tuck something in there. And again, they can either insert this whole thing into a journal, or they can simply slice it down the center and create yet another pocket this way or this way, and still have this gorgeous pocket in there. So yeah, quite reusable, which is what we like to create, right?
I used some of this long stick gold thing.
Oh, the star form, yeah, for the chain. Yeah, that was a great idea. We were just going to use a chain that came with them, but then she wanted to use the star form stickers on there, and I love that because it tied in that and the gold from there. So
and some ornaments.
yes, you did add ornaments. Love the little dangles. This one's like a mother of pearl kind of a thing. Love that. So pretty, Madison. So there's that one. Again, I mean, we could pull the tags, but you guys already know that they're all tags. You remember what the backing looks like. We made sure that they all had something pretty on the back to look forward to.
This card.
Yeah, and I was going to show this one.
Oh.
Can I show them in order?
Sure.
And then I'll get to that one, I promise. This one's got the hammered metal piece. This one is got this really cool kind of a beveled look. I love that little angel. She's simply adorable. And that was a great bunch of flowers that you picked for that bottom. That is so pretty. And then here we've got this one with the jewel.
It's one of my. I might want to keep these.
You might want to keep these. This is the second set that we've made, and she kept the first one. Alexa, stop. And now she wants to keep these. So we might be making a third. We have until Monday to mail out, right?
Yeah.
And today's Friday. So we still have 48 hours in case we should decide that she wants to keep these as well. And you did make some really pretty ones already. The first batch you are sending to family and friends, right?
Yeah.
And so we'll see if she decides to keep these for something else, then or to sell, then we will make another batch. But they certainly were fun to make.
They're easy too.
Yeah, well, it took a little bit of doing. Yeah, it took quite a bit of doing actually, but
Yeah.
they sure were fun to make.
You can use any kind of paper line you want.
Yeah, this one worked out perfect because I love pink, of course, and gold. It's so elegant. And I think that is such a great way to just send somebody something that is reusable, or to, as Madison's saying, maybe make and sell if you're if you have your own store, your Etsy store maybe, or if you're doing some of those Christmas markets. Were you going to say something about this one particularly, or I'm
Oh,
sorry?
I truly think, in my opinion, that this is one of my faves.
Oh, keep it here.
So
Keep
yeah,
talking.
but I don't know in other people's opinions they rather
Oh, shall we
other
ask him which one
yeah
they like? Oh,
yeah.
okay. So this one's Madison's favorite. I think I know why. That's such a pretty ornament. Well, no, I don't know why, but I love it. I agree with you. So let's see. Santa with the bauble and the longer bauble on this side, or the little mouse
With the
with the pink
present.
ornament and presents. And she's got presents there too. Yeah. Santa with presents, holly branches here on the side, or a pine tree, and then that super pretty ornament. Or this one with the Santa says Christmas wishes. That hammered piece is gorgeous. Oh, I don't know. Maybe the angel for me. I really love that angel. She's just so pretty. I don't
But
know. Okay, so, well, you guys tell us in the comment which is your favorite. We'll number them for you. We'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I think I'm going to go with number 5, and Madison's going with number 8. You guys let us know in the comments which is your favorite. And who knows, maybe she might decide to use these for maybe a giveaway or two. So you guys let us know in the comments, and we certainly hope that you make some and we can't see them. Don't forget to post them in the Facebook group if you do make them. And then, of course, do not forget to leave a comment down below, because we're still continuing to do gift card giveaways, random gift card giveaways from the comments. So we'd love to hear your comments as well. Don't forget to give the video a like if you've enjoyed it, and to share it with your friends and in your crafty groups. As a reminder, all of the items that you've seen here that we've used are available from our online stores, spectrumartcreations.com, and also our Etsy store, Spectrum Art Creations, as well. So make sure you check both of them out because they have different items. Also, make sure you join us for our live sales here on this channel every week, where you can see the product live, you can purchase the product live, you can join in the chat and in the games and giveaways, all from the comfort of home. I am going to leave another video here at the end for you to continue crafting along with us, and we will see you there. Bye.
Bye. Take care.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas
Yeah,
and Happy New Year.
that's right.